Listen.
And you are the problem.
Will you calm down?
What's going on?
Listen, don't hate me. Don't get in my... Do not get in my...
Wait, did Angela truly lose once more? If you guys thought their relationship had already reached its lowest point, Michael just shut her down in court. This recent legal dispute has escalated the stakes, and Michael isn't backing down.
Property, I don't want to give her. And after last night's incident, I'm worried she's gonna slam it on the floor. She's so angry right now, and I don't know what she's gonna do.
This time, Michael took Angela back to court, accusing her of financial and emotional abuse. He brought enough evidence with him, including text messages and testimonies, to make Angela tremble. The court was attentive to the explosive accusations made against Angela, including her controlling behavior, public outbursts, and even her alleged draining of Michael's finances, leaving him without any independence. This isn't just reality TV drama, so make sure to stay tuned as we explore how this most recent setback could be the tipping point for Angela.
Kid, I mean it. I was even trying to explain things to her. She left me. She walked out on me. I'm not happy about that. She's not submissive. She's too bossy.
Michael and Angela's relationship has always been explosive right from the start of their journey on 90 Day Fiancé. From the moment they met, their dynamic was intense, filled with wild fights, passionate makeups, and constant tension. The show's fans have watched them go from one argument to the next, and things have only gotten worse over time. One of the biggest moments that really showed the cracks in their relationship was Angela's constant accusations of Michael cheating time and time again. She would blow up over rumors or suspicions, often without any solid proof. And let's not forget how Angela would explode at Michael whenever things didn't go her way, whether it was about his family, their wedding plans, or something as simple as a phone call. On screen, we saw Angela constantly berate Michael, calling him names and tearing him down emotionally. It didn't take long for people to realize that this wasn't just typical relationship drama. There was something more toxic going on under the surface. Off-screen, their relationship didn't fare any better. Reports of their off-camera fights only added to the tension, with both of them being caught in public spats that often mirrored what viewers saw on the show. As time passed, their connection seemed to crumble, with Michael getting fed up with Angela's behavior. But it wasn't just verbal fights and accusations. Michael ultimately decided to sue Angela after realizing that the strain on his mental and financial well-being was too much to handle.
Angie house is because, it's very, very sad. I feel like I'm an unwanted guest. Like I wasn't treated like I'm a husband. Like I was treated like I'm just a nobody. That's just how I'll put it. It's worse. Every day we fight. I'm telling you, the river. Every day we fight. We argue. Many things. It's a lot. For me to leave, for me to have left, rather. It was. It had gotten to the point I couldn't just bear.
Let's talk about Michael's most recent legal battle with Angela. After years of verbal abuse, financial control, public humiliation, and manipulation, Michael finally decided that enough was enough. In his most recent court battle, Michael took the stand and detailed all the ways Angela had mistreated him during their relationship. He didn't hold back when describing the emotional toll Angela's behavior took on him. He revealed how Angela's constant accusations, insults, and controlling nature had left him mentally exhausted and caught in a toxic cycle. According to Michael, Michael endured years of emotional abuse from Angela, who didn't only lash out at him in private. She also frequently made fun of him in front of friends, family, and even the public. Imagine being called out, ridiculed, and degraded in front of people who matter to you. That's exactly what Michael went through. Michael also brought up Angela's control over their finances. He claimed that Angela kept a tight hold on their money, leaving him with no financial independence. She reportedly depleted their joint accounts, leaving Michael with nothing to support himself. Michael noted that Angela's actions went beyond the ordinary financial conflicts couples might have. She intentionally stopped him from producing his own money, driving him to be entirely dependent on her, whether it was refusing to allow him work or restricting him from seeking new job chances. When it came time for Michael to make his case, Angela kept him under her thumb by making sure he couldn't achieve any financial independence. To Michael, this financial control felt like entrapment. Michael packed what many would refer to as receipts, so he wasn't without supplies. SMS texts, voice recordings, and witness testimonies that provided a clear picture of Angela's abusive behavior were crucial in supporting Michael's claims and demonstrating to the court that his story wasn't a one-sided one. Several witnesses, including mutual friends and even some of Angela's acquaintances, testified on Michael's behalf, describing her violent outbursts and cruel remarks that confirmed the abuse was both emotional and financial. One of the most shocking aspects of the legal case was how Angela handled the situation. Rather than remaining composed and calm, she lost her temper during the proceedings. According to multiple reports, she became frustrated with the mounting evidence against her and lashed out verbally in court. It was like watching an episode of 90 Day Fiancé, with Angela's temper taking center stage. Her public outburst didn't help her case at all. On the contrary, it made matters worse. Angela's outburst only served to worsen her appearance, and the court took notice of her actions, which did not present her in a positive light despite the overwhelming evidence in his favor. The court ruled in favor of Michael because it was evident that Angela had treated him in a toxic way, both financially and emotionally. Michael's bravery in coming forward and speaking out was crucial in this most recent legal dispute, but Angela wasn't going down without a fight. As soon as the accusations began to surface, she jumped in with her own version of events, claiming that Michael was only using her for financial gain and attention.
Oh, you're in pain, laugh out loud. Is that funny to you? You know the difference between you and I, Michael? I have a heart. I'm a mean bitch. I'll fight in a goddamn minute. I'll you. You have no heart.
Angela said that Michael had been deceiving her for a long time, seeming to be the innocent spouse while slyly exploiting her emotionally and financially. She maintained that all of Michael's accusations against her were untrue or overstated. Angela's strategy was to turn the tables on Michael. She maintained that their problems in their relationship weren't her fault and that Michael had always been after her money. She cited the gifts and financial support she had given him over the years as evidence of her generosity. In her view, Michael had only stayed in the relationship because he wanted the financial benefits rather than because he genuinely cared about her. Nevertheless, despite Angela's efforts to place the blame on Michael, the court wasn't buying it. Angela's defense began to fall apart even though she attempted to play the victim because of the overwhelming amount of evidence against her. In the end, the judge sided with Michael, acknowledging that Angela had crossed several lines in their relationship. Michael's texts, recordings, and witness statements painted a very different picture of their relationship. The judge couldn't ignore the obvious signs of emotional and financial abuse. The court case's aftermath was volatile. When she lost the case, Angela was furious and didn't hide it from witnesses. She yelled at her lawyers and anyone else within earshot, accusing them of being responsible for the case's outcome. It was a dramatic scene. Angela appeared to be completely taken aback by the verdict, as if she hadn't anticipated the case to end so badly. Her normally tough exterior gave way under the pressure, one that accurately captured the chaotic nature of her relationship with Michael. Meanwhile, Michael experienced a great sense of relief following years of feeling imprisoned in an abusive and controlling relationship. This court victory represented a significant turning point in his life because it meant that he had finally been able to confront Angela, and the ruling provided him with a much-needed closure now that the legal battle had concluded. As soon as the 90 Day Fiancé fans learned about the court case, Michael could concentrate on going forward and making a fresh start. This victory was a significant step in breaking free from the toxic cycle he had been trapped in for a long time. When berserk, those who have been following Michael and Angela's relationship for years were greatly impacted by this most recent development. One commenter said, "Great job, Michael. Keep going. Angela ought to serve time in prison for her criminal. This woman is evil and ridiculously abusive. She should have been jailed." Additionally, the television channel that promoted the degrading of a black man for entertainment should also be fined. What do you guys think? Is this the end of Angela's reign, or will she find a way to return stronger than ever? Let me know in the comments below. The state of Georgia and Michael have enough evidence of her physical assaults to prosecute her. She can seek therapy in jail. 90 Day Fiancé Saga.